Hey guys, Ellen here. Listen, I just wanted to jump on and just talk about adults and emotions and emotional self-mastery, because one thing I've learned is that most adults emotionally are 8-year-olds in an adult body, right? So a huge amount of the adult population were raised by emotionally immature parents, and that's not discrediting the parents, right? It's basically been a thing that's been handed down by generations. So if we're raised by someone who isn't emotionally self-mastered or emotionally mature, we then learn to adopt and adapt. So then we don't master our own emotions either, and then we start raising children in the same way. And so often when we see people reacting, and you're like, wow, like what happened then? Because you see adults, and sometimes it's almost like a full-blown tantrum in the way things escalate, right? And that's an indication of their level of emotional self-mastery, or even their emotional regulation. Okay, and sometimes people have other things going on that can cause dysregulation in their emotions. But the majority of people are 8-year-olds emotionally walking around in an adult's body. And so we're looking at people because they appear to be adults, and then we're expecting adult responses and adult behaviors from people. And when we understand that maybe some people aren't as emotionally developed as you, if you've been doing the work on your own personal emotional self-mastery, when we understand that, then we can look at those people with a different lens, and we can understand them better, and we can have empathy for those people, and then we can communicate in a different way. So we can adjust our expectations. So rather than expecting an emotionally self-mastered adult, we might actually understand that person isn't as emotionally developed as we might have anticipated that they would be, and we can adjust our communication and our expectations accordingly. And that can have a more positive impact on those interactions with people. And so I just wanted to share that, because I want people to stop expecting everybody to be at this incredible emotional level, because not everybody is, and not everybody's aware that they're not there. Okay, and so not everybody's aware that they do those things because it's a generational thing. But your awareness can change the way that you look at things and the way that you interact with people, and it can increase the level of empathy that you have for people, which can then be a gift to those people, because then you're better placed to support that person as they work on their own emotional self-mastery, but even to understand what's happening. And so one really good way to do that is if they react in a certain way, rather than then you reacting and then things escalating and getting out of control, a really good thing for you to do is to then just come back and slow things down, use a soft, calm voice, and ask questions, ask open-ended questions to try to help you understand where that person is coming from, and what is the story that they're telling themselves inside their head that's making them react in that certain way. And that might help you with your relationships with other people, with your empathy towards others, and help you have more positive interactions and relationships with others. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon.